Sagittarius, how you doing? Welcome to the Astroflower, going from the 13th through to the 19th of November. Getting closer and closer to your birthday season. Coming through your autumns. It may be this week here where you're sorting out a lot of projects, a lot of ideals of what you want to be living in the coming year. And then after your birthday, that's the moment you've got to sort of put it into action. On your overall energies, you get the Hangman. Yes, seeing things completely differently. I think you're doing a lot of working out this week, actually. Seeing what's happened over the last year. It's been a mixed bag, I think, for you last year. Some things have been really good. Some things have been sort of not so good. On your relationship side, you get the 8 of Cups on your karmic path. I think you've got to walk away from the old you. Walk into the new you. Walk into the whole sort of like benefits of the new year for you. The universe here is giving you the 4 of Pentacles. I think it's asking you to be very wise about how you choose these paths. Take some time out. Make sure you sort of like got it clear for you. From the past, yeah, there was a degree of procrastination from the past. But here I think you've now starting getting the plans together and sort of seeing how you're going forward. Choosing the reality that is good for you. You get the 3 of Swords in your current situation. Is that something from the past or is it actual at the moment? There's maybe just something that's causing you pain. Maybe because it's not going on as quickly as it should be. I got a funny feeling you've got someone around you or some sort of situation or relationships that are just sort of like in this week here. It's almost as if like you've waited around too long, you've missed the boat and it's caused you pain, and it's like in the past, and now it's sort of saying rather than having this sort of situation that sort of causes you sort of angst and emotional stress and strain, you've got to choose another path going forward, which will open up a lot of doors for you. On your financial side, yes, you get Temperance. It is all about patience. I think there's a lot of sifting through this week. I think you'll do a lot of self-reflection of where you're going and what you want out of your coming year. The universe here is giving you, and that's 7 of Pentacles. I think the universe is encouraging you. I think this is why you need to take the time in regards to your sort of finances, in regards to your job and your business and what have you. Take the time to sort of see the situation for what it really is and nurture a forward path with you. You've opened up doors. You've opened up pathways and possibilities. You've learned a lot. And I think it's like your past is almost sort of saying, use that learning and understanding in order to get the best out of your future. With the Page of Swords on this, which is going through you at the moment, is stimulating ideas, trying out seeing what you can convert ideas into reality. I also think here is like through the logic and through your sort of understanding of what you know, of where you've come from and where you're going, it's making for a very good sort of plan for going forward. And the overall outcome for you on your financial sort of side, I think you're heading towards success, heading towards recognition. Because you've been patient, because you've nurtured that pathway, because you've sort of learned a lot, and you're now starting to apply that and seeing how these ideas can turn into fruitful sort of adventures or fruitful sort of progressions within your business, your projects or your career path. Let's just do a bit of clarification with the Light Seer cards. Let's just see what's going on there. Let's see what with the Hangman we get. You get the Ace of Wands. A brand new beginning coming in for you, and this is all to do with your birthday season. I think the overall energy, this sort of saying, if you see things differently at the moment or look at the world in a different way, you're going to see passions or you're going to see possibilities that you wouldn't have seen before, basically. You've now got 2 aces that are clarifying it, and that comes in with the 8 of Cups. I think you've got to walk away from this 3 of Swords more than anything else. And if you do, this is when all of a sudden there's a physical connection with someone else, someone new that is actually, providing a whole new episode within your life in regards to your relationship side. With the Four of Pentacles, it's learning from your past how to spend your emotions, your energies, your physical time, your physical energies within relationships in a different way, so you get the best out of it, basically. And I think the universe is really encouraging you to do that. With the Three of Wands, you get the Eight of Wands. You might have procrastinated before, and it's a case of learning how to choose your realities, learning how to choose what is working for you. And I think you're getting a lot of messages because you're sort of observing what you've been going through over the last year. You're getting a lot of answers about this. I think you're getting a lot of answers about the Three of Swords, which I'm not sure if it's like a partner, because I think it's more of a case of it seems like you've had like an argument with someone, and I don't necessarily think it's your romantic partner, but you've had an argument with someone or something which has caused you this pain. And I think here is now you're starting to see the reality for what it is. You get the Four of Cups as well on this sort of thing. You're distilling those four, that experience, that connection with other people. That could be a sort of social connections with groups of people that are around you, and you're distilling those three cups there, and you're putting it all into this one cup there, basically. I think this is what you're summing up your year, and you're sort of saying, you know, what sort of relationships do I want to be in? What relationships have been, you know, painful for me? And therefore you can streamline it into something that's really magical for you. I think it really comes out well. I think this argument or this sort of conflict or eruption of some sort of close relationship, I think you've got reason here. I really do, because you've got the with the Justice card, you get the King of Wands. I think you've got reason here. I think a lot of things within your relationships around you is actually this Three of Swords sort of scenario. I think you were right, and I got a funny feeling you've got to stick to your guns here. You've really got to stick to your guns. It's disturbed you a little bit, I think, and made you feel like, recalculate yourself, your life and your connection with people that are around you. But you are right. And if you stick to your guns, I think this Three of Swords will really sort of taper out into hardly anything. With the Temperance card, you get the Ten of Pentacles. I think if you're patient enough within your relationship, you're going to realise you've got a lot of resources around you in order to do what you need to do, in order to convert this learning that you have been going through into those beautiful ideas of how to use this learning in order to get to the ultimate goals of where you should be going, basically. And with that, patience, I think seeing things differently, this is taking time out to see things differently. This is where you're going to realise you've actually got a lot going for you. With the Seven of Pentacles, you've got the Queen of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles is a revelation. I think this is what's coming into your life in regards to your business, your job, or your projects. As you're nurturing it going forward, I think you need to diversify your sort of passions within your life in more than one thing, in several things. But when you are being passionate about something, you need to be you need to be there. You need to be passionately involved in it at the moment that you're engaged. What's coming from the past? What's this learning that you've brought forward with yourself? Yeah, you've learned the fact that you should actually be making sure that you are winning out of all of this. It's all very well being very nice and everything like that, and letting everybody else go. It's like you've come to a door, you're opening up the door, and you're kind of going, oh no, after you, after you, after you, after you. Eventually you never go through the door yourself. So I think that's what it feels like here. And I think you've now sort of started to get the grip between your teeth and sort of say, no, actually I want to win. I want to have success as well. And this is that learning curve that you've done in the past. With that Page of Swords, you get the Lovers card. these beautiful ideas are going to make you, it's going to excite you about where you're going, what you're going into, and what you're building as you go forward. And the more you can get excited about your future and what the possibilities, the more success you will have, basically. Yeah, you get judgment cards, your calling. This is your calling. There is your going into something within your financial world, your job, your business, and your projects. Whatever it is that is really important to you, you are going to get success. But it's going to also not just financial success. It's also a success where you are going to you're going to have this sort of like, it's like success where you actually start you actually start living the dream in regards to your business and your projects, whatever it is you want to be doing here. You just seem to be having a lot of success. I think you're gonna have a really big glow up moment from running up to Christmas, which we'll be able to sort of convert into a very successful future at the moment. The main thing that seems to be playing in for you is an organising that sort of painful situation in regards to your relationships. As I said, I think you've got reason. I think it's a good idea to stay true and stick to your guns, stick to your position of where you were in regards to this sort of like confrontation, or it seems like you're just discovering that someone said something and you kind of thought, oh man, I never knew you thought like that about me or about this situation. That makes me feel really bad, and I feel I'm being breadcrumbed here, or I'm being sort of like misled. And if you're feeling like that, then I think you might well be true. It's not necessarily your fault, basically. Scorpio, Sagittarius. Sorry, it begins with S. I know that. Right. Okay. So there you go, Sagittarius. That's your reading for this week. I hope you enjoyed the lives. If you managed to join us for that, did you ask any questions? It's really good to see so many people there. We will be doing more in the future. Yes, and you will be notified. In order to get that notification, you obviously got to subscribe. Click that bell, and then you'll get the heads up when these lives are coming forward. Okay. In the meantime, don't forget, the live should be fun, so please do enjoy.